my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Tarot to Tarot with a frog in my throat. I don't know what's going on. I heard somewhere that with the influence of Neptune right now, doing whatever little shady shit it's doing, it's affecting our throats, our joints. Check out Patricia Powell or ABSM Astrology. I have them on Facebook. And let me just tell you, sometimes Patricia Powell be dropping some shit. What the hell? At any rate, you might find the post she did, I think on Thursday or Friday of last week, about what Neptune is doing and how stupid it's acting and how it's fucking with everybody. And I believe that's really the energy that has us feeling like we dead smack center in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. At any rate, I digress. We are getting ready to do Taurus's monthly for the month of August 2021. Oh, I want to do something different because I'm tired of doing the same old shit. And the universe is urging me to do something different. So I'm going to do something different. Magician, Knight of Wands, and the Hangman. Knight of Wands is what you get on top, and the Sun is what you get on the bottom. How about that? Just remember those two. Mars is activated and has been for the last couple of weeks. It's gotten a little better, but there's still some of that aggressive, I'm coming to get you energy. So I'm going to say what I said last week and the week before, I think. Sharpen your horns. Pretty up your hooves. Stand up for you. But don't get caught in sideline bullshit. Gossip. Petty shit at work. Stay away from it. I know that's sometimes easier said than done, but this week more than any other week going into the month of August, I'm not going to say the first week is going to be like the bumpy week, but yeah, it's going to be the bumpy week because you're shifting energy. I mean, and that's what the hell happens. A lot of you have been trying to manifest this, manifest that, and so now here comes the manifestation, and because we've got so many transformative things going on with our sign, with Uranus, the first week is, this week's not going to be ugly, but it's going to be rapid and it's going to be a little bumpy. So we just put that out there. I'm going to pull some oracle cards first. Not those. Let's just keep it funky and for real. We'll use the rude oracle cards. We'll just pull some and see what we're looking at behind that preposition. You think someone is lying. They are. Okay. Ooh, that's a good way to start the reading, ain't it? The fuck? That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's earth-shattering shit. Some of you may come into the know about something that's been hidden. Feel that energy very strongly in the next couple of weeks. Why y'all just fall? Okay. Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. I'm going to get one more. Just because those fell out. Not necessarily the way I wanted them to fall out. They fell out anyway. Ooh, these things are stiff. Stiff. There we go. whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. Whatever you were thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. It's hot energy. I thought I'd just pull those. So let's see what the tarot cards got to say. Leave those right there. So I'm gonna do like I did last month. I'm not gonna pull a whole 4 sets of cards because that's long, and spiritual partnership, long and time consuming. Intuition, there you go with that bullshit again. Matter of fact, let's switch up. See what these cards got to say. That's a different total day. Intuition, I'll be damned. Can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up. And if anything needs clarifying, since I'm doing a modified version of the reading, I will clarify it. Emotional loss. There's an energy of, I'm going to call it duality. It's not even deception. This is some other shit. Where people are saying one thing and doing another. They're living one life, but they want you to believe they're doing something else. That shit right there. So however that's resonating for you, be mindful of that. And that I see intuition twice. Yeah. Just be on your P's and Q's. The spiritual partnership. It's telling me that y'all are going through something either with a good friend, a lover, could be an ex or a current. If it's current, it's relatively new. But you're going through something, and that is probably because the relationship itself is changing. So bear that in mind while you're thinking about everything else. But that's what that spiritual partnership is speaking to. How many times is it going to say intuition? Jesus. Oh my God, that's 3 times on the board. Third eye chakra, I see. Intuition. And these two, 22 and 2, make 6. And that one by itself is 6. So, okay. Just be mindful of what the fuck is going on. There's some deeper messages here. That emotional loss is 5. That financial and material changes is 5 as well. So, there's some change coming, obviously. I don't know. For some of you, this is going to be about jobs, truth. And I think for others of you, it's going to be about jobs and romance. I don't think anything is happening really by itself. Oh, hell. Too many universe. I think anything is really happening by itself. Forgiveness. Oh Lord. Parenting. Alright. My 6 cards. Once again, that aggressive energy. That Knight of Wands. Be mindful of that. And the Sun card, well, what the hell do I say about that? That I see the Truth card here on the board. And that we've got intuition in 5 or 6 different places. We'll throw the emotional loss part in there too. Yeah, that's your Sun card. Stand up in your truth. Stand up. Don't hide behind no bushel. Go ahead and let your little light shine. A lot of you are just insecure because the energy is foreign to you and you're not used to all this unstable shit. But for right now, I don't think it's going to feel like this always, but for right now, this is good for us. So it feels fucked up and some more shit, but it's actually very good for us. So those of you that are, some of you are thinking, I guess, are feeling this because this is on the top end of your overall energy. That's the Hermit card in reverse, or on the back side, and talking about patience being rewarded. But I'm looking at the moon on there. So it's telling me some secrets are coming out. The Six of Swords on top of the intuition, moving out of the choppy into the calmer. And in doing so, you're going to need to follow your intuition. I think most of you already know this about your intuition because other things have been kind of guiding you in that direction. So I don't think I'm telling you anything that is news to you. Just saw the Death card. Let's see if it pops out. And there's the High Priestess. Eight of Swords on top of the financial and material changes. Clear message there for this month. You had to come out of your self-imposed restrictions. It's time for change, Taurus. So things that you have been believing or things that have worked for you in the past, which I think for most of you has been kind of, even if you have a higher position, a manager, director, whatever, you're still kind of keeping your head down and not making a fuss, because that's how we go. But the financial and material changes with the Eight of Swords on top, yeah, you got to get out of your head with what you've been believing or what has been working and change it up. If holding your head down and just grinding has been working, not going to work anymore. I think some women is lying. They are. Laugh, lighten the fuck up. Stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. Probably gonna put that there. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. I'm gonna put that over there. These other two I'm just gonna put down here. Actually, this lying card, if you think someone is lying, I'm putting it up there. Because that's the same energy. So looking at your overall energy, the front end, spiritual partnership with the Hermit on top. I don't usually call out signs, but I saw it, so I'm going to say it. Hermit is associated with the sign of Virgo. So some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. But at any rate, as it relates to partnerships, some of you are just going to see your patience rewarded. You're going to see, what you've been waiting on. We're coming back down here to the truth with the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is talking about old shit. For your challenge, the Four of Wands. A lot of fours, doggone it, and sixes and shit. Celebration. So yeah, follow your intuition so you can get the happy ending that you're looking for. That's what I'm going to say about that. Some of you are going to be changing jobs. That Chariot and that Three of Pentacles, I wanted to clarify that. Make sure I was understanding correctly. But if there have been any delays regarding work or trying to get a promotion and you find yourself just now getting said job or promotion or lateral move or whatever you're doing, it wasn't about you. That's where that part comes in. It really wasn't about you. I think if I'm following the overall energy correctly this week, you're going to find out a lot of stuff wasn't even about you. And so some of you may have been beating your asses up about, some of you, I said this week, maybe more towards the end of the month for some of you. It's going to depend on your situation and exactly what we're talking about. I'm reading for the collective, so I'm just picking up on the big fat bubbles. But it's not about you. And most of you are just tired. You're tired of going through. This is a sign that it's coming to an end or it's over. But there's also some stuff that's going to come out. I refer back to the Hermit card with the little moon up there in the sky. There are going to be some secrets you're going to hear about, things that people probably didn't want to get out, and that's going to fall in several different areas of life. It could be romantic, it could be work, why you weren't able to move forward or get the job you just now got 20 years later, or why someone else was given a position. All of that's getting ready to come out. If there have been delays with relationship stuff, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. But that brings me to here, and when you hear what you hear, especially about a romantic relationship, and this is talking about the romance part, not the work part, it may not be easy to hear the truth. It might have been easier to hear it was about you. And how fucked up you did something or said something. But it's not going to be about you at all. It's going to be about somebody else. And I think for some of you, it's just going to be that whoever this is you're dealing with, this may be a part of a third-party situation. The energy is kind of like you gave them the consideration before you... Really? That's where that regret will creep in. I think at the end of the day, though, most of you already know I had to show some forgiveness. And you're not doing this for anybody but you, Bully. That's it. Nobody else but you. I'm going to forgive you. Yeah, you know what? Do it for yourself. Not because you think somebody is, had a rough roll in life and, they need to be forgiven. Fuck that. Do it for yourself. Because if you do it for you, then you're going to let the whole situation go. You won't have anything sitting around festering, and you won't be sitting around looking like this. Do it for you. And I'm a bold, brazen type. Tell them you're doing it for you and you ain't doing it for them. Fuck it. What's the difference? Especially if they put you through some shit. At the end of the day, if this is romance related, this is really old energy. So I'm going to say this is the ex maybe you met during the last Mercury retrograde. They roll back around and you finding out some shit that went on in your relationship previously. I feel like you're going to let it go and you really will forgive them, which again is going to lead you right here to being successful. You want to call it happy ending number 13, whatever. That's what it's going to be. But the forgiveness piece of it, it's just going to help you move back into said relationship without all the baggage and garbage and shit. So I think most of you have already made up your mind. This may be a shocker though. And like I said, it's got that energy. You gave them the consideration and you didn't think about me? Oh, that part. Don't dwell too long in that energy. If you're going to keep it moving with that relationship, keep it moving. Don't get stuck on stupid. And it's easy. I'll tell you, it's easy to get stuck on stupid. Because me personally, you're going to tell me you gave the third party chance to ask and answer questions, but you didn't ask or answer nothing for me. I'm just saying. I'd be stuck on stupid for about 2 months past this. And if you do that, you're going to miss a whole slew of shit going on in August. I'm just going to tell you. All kind of opportunities because you're going to be too busy slamming doors and biting your nails and doing some other crazy shit. So, like I said, do the forgiveness bit and don't do it for them. Do it for you. And if you're going to stay in this, I'm just talking to a specific group of people. If you're going to stay in a past relationship that you rebooted, then let it go and move forward. That's where the laugh card comes in. Some of you, this is new energy here. Newer, I'm going to say that. So this might be for some of you that have made a change. I'm at that 5. And you're going to find out this person is just telling a bunch of tall ass tales. And like I said, it's not, yeah, Car says they're lying. Yeah, it's more duplicity. That's the word. What I said before, duality, duplicity. Okay. But it's that double shit. You know, well, you didn't tell me you had somebody living with you. You said you were available to date. Well, yeah, we kind of got an open relationship. Okay, for those of you that don't know what an open relationship is or not interested in being in an open relationship, that's going to knock you back. But I think most of you have been using your intuition. So you already are kind of sniffing the embers and going, this don't smell right. Could be somebody's living with somebody, maybe not an open relationship, and they've broken up, but they're still living together. Or they've just recently moved out. Could be that they're dating somebody that was living across country and now lives closer. And it has the feeling of whatever is going on, your person is kind of caught unawares and caught off guard because they thought everything would have been smooth sailing. And had the person not done whatever it is, the third party, had they not done whatever it is they did, move back, or didn't move out right away or change the move date or something, all of that happened probably at the same time this person was trying to hook up with you. But you know something is amiss. It's going to be totally up to you because a lot of you may have thought with this 9 of Cups, this was real deal Holyfield. And it can still be. That's why I'm saying this is not just deception. This is duplicity. They got duped. That part. And instead of coming up and saying, okay, my guy still lives here. He was supposed to be moving out 2 weeks ago, but they lost his paycheck, dog ate his homework, whatever. Instead of saying that to you, they just kind of played along in hopes that everything was everything. I think some of you are probably going to confront this person and you're probably going to walk away. And that's just going to be too bad for everybody. It's just going to be a missed opportunity. I don't blame you. Because if you can't tell me the truth about some simple shit, oh God, what you going to do if something really serious happens? You going to lie about that too? So I think most of you walk away. Some of you may think it's worth it, but at the end of the day, all of this is sitting on top of the emotional loss. So that's telling me, you know, person might have been trying to do right, but they fucked up. And then you're just going to be monitoring everything they do moving forward. It's not worth it. Take the hit and move on. 5, change. You're already in change. And if this is a newer situation, you were looking when you found that one. I'm going to just throw that out there. You were looking when you found that one. Some of you might not have been looking, but you took them on with it anyway. So we'll just say you were looking when you found this one. Put this one away, file it away, and move along. This person may try to, that 9 is telling me they may try and hang around because they really do like you. And they think that, you know, you are that in a 6-pack. But for whatever reason, they were trying to play the odds, burning the candle at both ends and thought they were going to get away with something. And whatever triggers this conversation, when you get into it, this is also going to be something this person is not expecting. Probably were just thinking you wouldn't say anything about it, or you would just, you know, didn't notice, whatever. I would definitely take the hit on that one. Lesson learned. It's really not your fault. It isn't your fault at all. Well, they feel like you're it, so they didn't want to come messy. I'll just put it that way. So it's not your fault. But, you know, I can hear someone saying to someone, but I thought you were going to understand. Yeah. That part. So I would move along, take the hit for it, let this person do whatever little crazy thing, call you, send you 20 text messages, whatever. Don't let it get abusive and don't let it get out of hand. That's what I'm going to say. Because some somebody might try to get out of hand. Show up at your job, baby, I'm sorry, me too. Just try to strong arm you into the relationship because they like you that much. Just throw that shit out there. They do like you that much. When it comes to work stuff and money, stop. Throw it out there to the universe. The work in progress. But really, it's about the Three of Pentacles. And the other side of this talks about perseverance. So it's been a work in progress. It's because of your perseverance that you are even getting to a work in progress. It's going to take you some places. This is major energy. But make sure that your belief system is in step with what you're getting. Because some of you might still be on something old and, thinking a lot of this has to do with the vibration that you're keeping. And if you stay at a lower vibration, any changes trying to come your way are coming at a higher vibration. So you're not going to get what you want if you stay down here with the sword energy. Just saying. Once again, that's a 5. Definite changes. Just make sure your head and your heart are in alignment. That's how I put that. Some of you, this is sitting on top of this intuition. Intuition energy is strong here. So I'm going to say for the month of August, it's just probably going to be in your better interest to just follow your intuition. It's not going to lie to you, whether it's telling you to do something or you're feeling moved to do something. Same true on the other side, feeling like you don't need to do something or don't need to go somewhere. Don't do it. This is exactly how accidents happen. So there's accident energy out here, but only if you go seek it. So if you're not listening to your intuition, that's where the accidents come in. I'll just put it out there like that. Some of you may be thinking about doing something maybe with another person. Some of you that may be in a committed relationship now may be thinking about stepping outside for a hot second. Something has piqued your interest. Whatever you're thinking about doing, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. It's that kind of energy. So that brings me right down here to the truth. If other people's truths are coming out, it makes it fair game that anything you got hidden in the shadows, it can come out. So do your best to be above board with everything. Integrity, honesty, all of that. Forgiveness brings success. And we can just overlay that on everything, not just romance and love relationships. Just put it on everything. If you forgive and move on, it's just going to make your life that much easier. Woo, with the Emperor on top of the parenting. Some of you may be trying to use logic. And this is major energy, so this is going into the school year. You may be, this from the kiddo side, you may be trying to use logic on what's going on in school. So let me just throw it out there. This could be anything from wearing a mask, vaccinations, a whole bunch of other craziness that's going on right now. Use your intuition and do what you think is best. But don't try to put this overlay of logic on top of it because it's not making any sense. It's not going to make any sense. So you may find out next week when your kid goes to start school, oh, they're going to do 4 days online and 1 day in school. What? I just spent all this money for all this equipment and crap and they only going to school 1 day? A lot of trickster crap like that. So just pay attention. If it is something goofball, just don't even try to think logically. Again, follow your intuition. As it relates to you being the child and your parents, there may be some situations where the parents might be thinking about selling the family house and just going off somewhere and buying another house and doing something. Again, don't try to apply logic, or don't try to apply your logic to it. Doesn't mean that what they're doing is bad, but they may be adding up things that you may not be aware of. That's that Emperor energy. Some of you may be meeting someone new here. That's third part of this energy. And y'all might hit it off. I'm just saying. But they may be coming with kids. So you may want to literally think about the question of parenting if you're not a parent, or if your kids are gone and the person that you want to hook up with is Emperor. And this is Emperor energy. So whoever it is, he or she is coming with the noise. They ain't just banging some pot. They got a whole band behind them. They got it going on, but they may have children that they're bringing with them. Again, you go back to your intuition, follow it. It's going to be the best barometer of whatever it is that you need to do. That is what I got for the month of August. Yes, you asked the question. There's the answer, yes. Got relationship questions, job questions. I know this is about whoever this is. And you may have to actually come out and tell them, I'm not sharing. There's some slick energy there. They may be trying to pull some serious bullshit, and not just being dual or double or duplicate, whatever. They may actually be trying to pull some bullshit. Either way, they are lying, and you may have to just throw that out there. I'm not sharing. Either reiterating a point or picking up your coat and your hat and telling them I'm not sharing. Either way, you may need to just throw that out there, because they may just assume that, you're going to be good with everything. And then whatever you were thinking about, don't do, and do you really want to do that? So there's something this week or the next week, because that's early energy. You may get a bit impulsive, bull, and decide you want to go do something. This is the negative side. So this is not, surprising somebody with birthday. No. Somebody may be trying to yank your chain this week. Like I said, sharpen your horns up, polish up your hooves, but I wouldn't be getting involved with anything that is undermining anybody's authority. Do what you're supposed to do, especially these first couple weeks. Keep your head down when it comes to dealing with difficult situations. Do what you need to do, say what you need to say. As always, stand up in your truth. But I probably wouldn't be trying to do no bull through the China shop. At least not before the 15th. I'll put it like that. My bull babies, I love you. I hope y'all have a good month of August. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.